This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by domain.com. .ninja. At long last, we have a significant update to the Apple TV. It's now a bigger black box than the last gen's smaller black box. If you'll think back, the last time this guy got an update was when we finally got 1080p. So a lot's changed. No more micro USB. Now we've got USB-C on the back. Gone is optical audio, but what is all brand new is this guy. Siri-enabled touchscreen remote that's charging via lightning cable. Apple's hoping this is how you're going to control your new Apple TV and not use a universal remote. At $149 for 32 gigs or $199 for 64, there's a lot of competition and it's out of that impulse buy category. But is it worth watching your movies, your Netflix, your Hulu on it? Let's go ahead and find out. If there's one thing Apple loves, it's rows and rows of icons, and that's the way your new Apple TV is going to look. It should be very familiar to anybody who's used any Apple product or any electronic over the past few years. The UI is very simple to navigate. Although now you can have more and more icons if you want from the all-new App Store. So we're going to go to download your Netflix, your Hulu, HBO apps, but now you can also download games and a ton of other third-party apps from things that aren't necessarily TV-focused. Real estate apps, for example, are on here. If you want to get your Crossy Road on, you can do that now here as well. The UI, though, is not where the real story is with the Apple TV. I think the real story is with the remote and what it can do and how you can interact with your set-top box. So the first thing you'll notice is that there's a microphone button living on the remote. That, of course, you can take advantage of that noise-canceling mic to go ahead and use Siri. And of course, you can ask Siri usual Siri questions, but you can also ask it to play a show or play a movie. It has universal search to go through and find the movie, not just from iTunes, but other third-party video players. Let me give you an example. Play House of Cards. You have to hold down the microphone button while you're talking, and it'll give you the options where House of Cards is. So here's the House of Cards, the original British version. If I go ahead and click that, it'll pull up a menu that tells me I can either buy it from iTunes or watch it from Netflix, how many seasons are available, and go ahead and do that right here. So while the remote is presumably very useful, it does have a few odd things. First, charges via Lightning with no indicator when it's fully charged. So plug it in, wait a while, and hope that it's charged enough. For me though, I use the universal remote at home, and I configured my Apple TV to use the universal remote. So this fancy new Siri controller, it's gonna live in a drawer. I'm not gonna take advantage of it. I'm gonna use the Apple TV like I use the old Apple TV, except now with apps. So you gotta ask yourself, what kind of user are you? Do you like having multiple remote controls? Is the ability to have Siri on a remote enough of a selling point for you? That's kind of the selling point of the new Apple TV. There's a lot of other options out there. So aside from just finding what you wanna watch, Siri can also help you recommend things you wanna watch. So let's say you're in a comic book mood, go ahead and ask Siri, show me comic book movies. Show me superhero movies. Superhero movies. Play superhero movies. So is the Apple TV worth the $150 to $200? It's a question only you can answer. For me, I do almost all my streaming via my Xbox One or PlayStation 4. There's nothing new here that I can't already get with those, since the remote's gonna live in a drawer. But if that's gonna be something you're gonna want to use, it's something that's gonna live in your hand, then go ahead and pick up the Apple TV. You know exactly what you're getting. No surprises here with it. What do you guys think about the Apple TV? Kind of want to hear your thoughts on it. Leave a comment down below. Most importantly, would you use this? Until next time, I'm John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo. See you guys next video. Will that work?
Yeah, I think that'll work. You want to watch a movie?
I've had to pee for the past like 10 minutes. Give me a minute. You want to pick a movie?
Yeah.
We'll get it queued up. What do you want to watch?
I think we can watch, you want to do Trainwreck or Vacation?
I have a kid. I haven't seen a movie in the past about 6 months. You pick.
Let's do Trainwreck. Let's do Trainwreck. You need me to grab you a Doc beer?
I'm good. I'll be fast though. I'll be like a .ninja.
Okay.
We can go ahead and get Trainwreck queued up.
Fast Piers Anonymous .ninja?
If while I'm gone, you want to start like amyschumer.fan,
yeah.
You can go ahead and buy that domain.
Do you know where I can get it for like very little money?
Well, thank you for asking, Mark Bursteiner.
Yeah.
You can actually go to domain.com and you can use coupon code TechnoBuffalo and you will get 20% off. Niven, you will not get 20% off. It's not for interns. Everybody else, though, will get 20% off if you use coupon code TechnoBuffalo. I got to pay.